Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
When you add an adjustment layer or a fill layer to an image, note that the layers are added along with the linked layer mask. The layer mask appears to the right of the fill or adjustment layer within the Layers panel. A chain link icon appears between the layer and the layer mask to let you know that they are linked together. A layer mask determines where the content within the linked layer should appear. A layer mask acts in much the same way a clipping group works, by forcing the content of the linked layer into a selected area within the layer mask. Photoshop Elements allows you to add and delete layer masks to and from selected layers to choose where the effects or elements within the associated layer will appear. Layer masks will restrict a linked layer to only displaying in areas that are selected before the layer mask is applied. Therefore, when applying a fill layer or an adjustment layer to an image, the easiest way to choose where the fill effect or adjustment effect will be applied is to make a selection of the area to which you want the fill effect or adjustment applied before creating the fill layer or adjustment layer. However, you can also edit the layer mask after it is applied to change the area of application for the linked layer. To select the area to which a fill layer or adjustment layer will be applied, use the selection tools to select the desired area within the image. Then select the desired fill layer or adjustment layer to apply while the selection is still shown on screen. The fill layer or adjustment layer will then only be applied to the selected area. If you examine the linked layer mask for the fill or adjustment layer, you can see that the area within which the linked layer effect is shown appears white. Areas where the linked effect is not shown will appear black. You can use your painting tools to edit the layer mask to change the areas of effect. To edit a layer mask by using the painting tools, simply select your desired painting tool, such as the brush tool, within the toolbox. Then decide which color to use for the brush. If you select white, you will paint the areas where you want the linked layer's effect to appear. If you select black, then you will paint the areas where you do not want the linked layer's effect to appear. After choosing your desired color, click the layer mask that you want to paint within the Layers panel to select it. Then click and drag with your painting tool to add or remove areas of effect within the layer mask. You can also use the ability to make selections, as well as add and remove layer masks in order to change the layer masks. This can be a useful trick when you want to add shapes to an existing layer mask, for example. First, you create the selections that you want to add to the existing layer mask. For example, you could use the Custom Shape tool to add an easily selectable shape within a new layer, and then use something like the Magic Wand tool, for example, to select the shape within the new layer. You can then delete the layer that contains the shape from the image. With the new selection that you have made shown on screen, right-click the existing layer mask within the Layers panel, and then choose the Add Mask to Selection choice to add the content in the existing layer mask to your existing selection. Now you should have the new areas to which you want to apply a new layer mask selected within the image. Once you have the areas to which you want to apply a new layer mask selected, you must simply delete the existing layer mask and apply a new layer mask. To do this, select the layer mask thumbnail to delete within the Layers panel. Then select Layer, then Layer Mask, then Delete from the menu bar to delete the layer mask. To then apply a new layer mask, which will only appear within the currently selected areas on screen, click the Add Layer Mask button in the toolbar at the top of the Layers panel. You can repeat this process as needed to edit layer masks by using the selection tools. You can also disable layer masks to hide their display. To do this, select the layer mask to disable, and then select Layer, then Layer Masks, and then Disable from the menu bar. To re-enable its display, simply choose Layer, then Layer Mask, and then Enable from the menu bar. Alternately, You can hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and click a layer mask in the Layers panel to disable and re-enable a layer mask.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.